All right, welcome to Spooky Sauce here on Night Play, where we are winding down for the day. Playing
Definitely
games.
winding down.
Busy day today for sure. All right, we're going back in time. We're gonna play some Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So this is on the PS5. Got it through the PlayStation Store, but I have the original PlayStation game that I got way long time ago. I bought mine in 1998, and I still have it. All right, so let's go. Yeah.
You've been playing this since before we were married.
Oh, yeah, long before that.
And it's one of the first games I remember watching you play.
Yeah, this has kind of been my jam. We're going to start a new game, though. And we will call it, yeah, why not? Called Spooky.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, it's Castlevania. It's kind of spooky. I mean,
It's appropriate.
spooky.
Got to put the exclamation point in.
Oh. Hang on. Oh, nuts.
Ah,
There we go. Sure, there we go.
there you go.
I will now decide. Doink. Journey back to 1792. 200 years before 1992. Which you might remember. I don't know, maybe. I don't know if you remember 1992.
I don't remember. When did Nightmare Before Christmas come out? Was that around 1992?
Actually, yeah.
That was pretty much all I was thinking about in 1992.
Yeah, I was in middle school. And I'm already bored. Let's go.
So, I was watching I was watching Captain N the other day.
The Game Master?
Yes.
Okay.
And they had Dracula and his son Alucard.
Yes, that's right.
And it was hilarious because Alucard was on Dracula's side
Yeah.
and was a teenager.
Of course.
And of course was a naughty teenager.
So
That
yeah.
was not supporting his father.
The funny thing is, I don't think... Okay, when did Alucard show up? I think it was Castlevania 3, as far as Nintendo was concerned. I think. I don't know. I'm trying to remember when that was. 1990? For Castlevania 3? I don't know why I know these things. I have to look that one up. That's kind of, it's kind of funny. Did they actually call him Dracula? I thought he was just the Count. Because they didn't have the rights to call him Dracula Count.
I thought they called him Count Dracula, but I could have imagined it. Especially since they were calling the kid Alucard.
Yeah.
And they were, they had stolen the place of another ghost thing who was going to give Simon Belmont a prize.
Yeah. Simon Belmont was in Castlevania too. That's where he comes from.
So which Belmont is this one?
This is Richter. And Trevor Belmont was in 3.
Dude, there's a Trevor?
Yeah, he's in Castlevania 3.
Huh.
And I guess Simon was also in the original Castlevania, I think. I guess? Sure, why not? Alright, we're loaded. Now here's a question for you. Had you ever heard of Alucard before? When was the first time you heard that?
When was the first time I heard of Alucard?
Dracula, die now and leave this world. You'll
Ooh.
never belong.
Oh yeah, we got the new dub. We don't have the die monster.
I love the old dub.
Forth with praise and tribute.
Tribute?
Cute.
You're a thief. You steal men's souls, their freedom.
Freedom is always sacrificed to faith, good hunter. Or
Sure.
are you truly here by choice?
All I'm here for is you. To hell with your heresy.
Yeah, to
Nothing but a
hell.
blight on mankind.
Ha! Mankind. A cesspit of hatred.
Wow,
and
they have a lot of
lies.
things to say.
Yes, they do.
And die for their sins.
Okay, I think the first time I heard of Alucard, I feel like it was before this game, but I can't like pinpoint where I first heard it.
First time I heard of it was Castlevania 3, right? And I know, but he had to have appeared before. I think, doesn't he appear in like some old movies? Like from like, I don't know, like the 50s or something?
Maybe?
But he doesn't appear in the novel.
No, he doesn't.
So I'm just curious when Alucard comes into Dracula canon, you know? Because I don't know.
I'm going to find this out. Because I bet you anything there's a wiki page about it.
Well, I'm sure there is.
There's always a wiki page.
I got your wiki page.
So what happens if you, like, do this fight and don't get hit?
You get a couple of extra things. You just get some, you know, some prizes. Basically like a gift bag in your inventory of a couple of things. A duck and jump. Oh my gosh, I've done this a lot. I love this game though.
Okay, there's got to be something before this. So their wiki is pointing it to Alucard.
Yeah.
A fictional character and the protagonist of the Hellsing manga and anime series.
Okay, he's there long before that.
Well, that's what I was thinking. So I'm wondering if there's a different...
Well, I mean, it's Dracula spelled backwards, obviously. Wow. Don't worry, buddy. You'll be back.
Count Dracula had risen with the aid of the
All right, I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
Hot take.
The legendary vampire
Here's my hot take.
Belmont stood against him and at last brought him down.
Castlevania game, but instead of playing, I mean, you can still like fight Count Dracula, but instead of playing as Alucard,
Mysteriously vanished.
it takes place in modern day, and you play as Blackula.
It was then that fate
And you have Blackula, right? Because, you know, he was cursed by Dracula.
Right, and he doesn't like Dracula.
No, he doesn't
in
like
fact,
Dracula.
That's probably why Dracula put him in the box in the first place that got sent to America, because he knew if he let him go, he would totally try and take out Dracula.
Yeah, I think he was just being a jerk.
Dracula's such a jerk.
But yeah, so that's it. So you're going around New Orleans, or somewhere. I just wanted to set it in New Orleans because I think that'd be cool. And then you have like all the voodoo and stuff, and then you end up traveling. You could have like levels like on a ship going across the Atlantic into the old world, and then you know you're fighting like Dracula as Blackula to break your own curse.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yes, there it is. You're welcome, everybody.
Okay, here's your hot facts for the day.
All right.
It comes from Vampedia.
All right, that
Yep.
sounds legit. I'm in.
Totally legit. So, Count Alucard is a fictional character created by American filmmakers Robert and Kurt Siodmak for their 1943 horror film
Boom.
Son of Dracula.
There you go.
Yep, 1943. And Alucard was first performed by Lon Chaney Jr.
Oh, hey, he was in Hillbillies in a Haunted House.
He was in Hillbillies in a Haunted House, along with the monkey.
Yeah, and
Oh,
John Carradine and
Basil Rathbone.
Basil,
That was a fabulous movie.
our boy Basil.
Oh, Basil, we'll keep you.
There we go. That's what I want to do. I just wanted to level up.
Okay, the castle is so cool looking.
In this one, yeah.
You know, for as being as old as this game is, which, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's not really that old.
Yes, it is.
But
yeah, I know what you mean.
it looks,
Oh yeah, it still looks good.
it looks great.
I think it holds up, man. I really do.
I think it looks better than Sonic.
Sonic.
Like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, like on the. Are you talking like on
Sega Genesis.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is a 32-bit system. and Sonic is only 16. If you want to get into the technical details,
I
your
just,
graphic bits.
I would live in this castle happily.
Oh, I would. He's got some good taste in this.
Uh-huh. I mean, and if the wolves were tame, I'm sure they would be warm and, you know, snuggly in the winter.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can do the trick here. Ah, I missed it. I dorked it, everyone.
That
Homer-
means Death is going to take your stuff.
Death is played by Homer Simpson.
I've come to put an end to this.
He's gonna take my stuff. Ah, I screwed it up. So if you back out of there, you can do this thing where
I will
you skip the death sequence
Step
here,
aside, old man.
and you keep all your stuff. But that means that you're like
Super
you have
powerful.
you have like all your good gear.
Yes.
I almost want to like I can't start it over again.
You
I
can
screwed it
totally
up.
start it over
No.
again. Do it.
What?
Do
I
it.
have to start from the beginning.
It's only been a couple minutes. You can fight Dracula again.
But the audience, they're gonna be like, "What are you doing?"
They're going to be like, man, we want to see your trick. Show us your chops.
Chops. If I were showing you chops, then
You would have done it right
I would
the
have
first
done
time.
it regularly, and I wouldn't be trying to cheat the game.
Shame.
I know. All right, let's try it again. Oh, everybody, I'm so sorry.
He's not really sorry.
Well, the good news is that we can just skip through all the other stuff, right?
Because we've already seen it now.
Yeah, we've already seen it. Decide. Let's go.
So my friend's daughter, she did 13 hours of soft resets to get a shiny Pokemon as her starter Pokemon in Pokemon Alpha Sapphire.
Is that
So-
on, is that on the Switch? What's she playing that on?
DS.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It's the
Alpha
DS.
Sapphire. Oh my gosh. Wow, she's playing DS games. Are there people still playing DS games? I mean, if kids are playing DS games, it's because they think it's retro.
Or because Pokemon is, you know, timeless.
I guess that's true. But I mean, they haven't made any new DS games in ages. 5 years? 4 years?
Someone's going to comment now and be like, excuse me, it's on
Excuse
the
me.
3DS.
You need to learn when your games were manufactured. Like, I don't know.
Look, I've been playing Pokemon Live, the card game, all day today. Not all day. Dude, that was a 4-hour tournament.
Oh, yeah, the card game?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
card game tournament that I played in today. It was 4 hours. And I did terrible. I mean, I won one round to a 6-year-old.
Yeah. Show you.
I'm a little ashamed.
That'll learn you something.
It'll learn me that my deck is only as good as a 6-year-old.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Come on, Drac. We got stuff to do. That's
He
right.
looks so bored.
Well, yeah, because he's cool.
You have a castle full of puppy dogs.
Yeah. But that's what makes him cool. Because he's all sexy. Whoa. Oh, crap. Why did I do that?
Too early.
Certainly was.
Oh, and you were hit. This is
See, this is why you don't reset, man.
Just
you
play
know, keep
through.
going while you're ahead. But oh no, show them the trick.
Oh, I'm a bad influence.
Bad influence. Yeah, we're fine. I just lost my mojo. It's a rhythm thing mostly.
Yeah.
I just hit the wrong button because I'm a noob.
Weird seeing you with this because usually you use the holy water for like everything.
I'll do that with the rest of the game. When I'm playing as Alucard, like holy water, man, that's the way to go. I do that. There's only a few instances where I don't use holy water. I'm like, have a drink. And then I throw holy water on him. No, I'll be fine.
You know, for as clean as the rest of this castle looks, I want to know what he has been doing to those curtains behind his throne.
Oh, nothing. They've just been hanging there for the last 150 years.
He never, like, refreshes them or anything?
Oh, come on. Why would he do that? I know this is a little cheap, you know, just Oh, see, he got me. Oh crap! Gotta take him out because I'm out of.
You're out of magic.
Yeah, because I totally dorked it up. That's pretty good.
He has some things to say about this.
Mm-hmm.
Count Dracula had risen.
Yeah, let's
with
skip
the
all
aid-
this. I'm not gonna bother doing the level up thing. I'm just gonna go straight in. Of course, if it doesn't work, I'm not trying it again.
No, no. You can do it. Oh, pupper doggos, I'm sorry.
Upper doggos.
Yeah, pupper doggos.
Sure.
Okay, I would not like to live in a castle with ghouls that randomly pop up though.
Well, I wouldn't want all the other people in here, you know. I don't mind them visiting, but I wouldn't want them living here.
Okay, the electric guy though, he could always charge stuff. I mean, I'm assuming if you
The
lived
skeleton?
No, the Egyptian-looking thing.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that guy.
Yes, he would
sucks.
instantly charge everything.
That's true. Start battery fires.
I guess in my head canon, if I'm living in this castle, everyone's my friend.
Right. I love the castle though. It's great. Just from a design standpoint, you know, just the okay, is this it? This is it. All right,
Okay.
let's not mess it up.
What do you have to do?
So basically, I go in and I immediately slide out. Ha!
Nice.
Did I get it? I did. I got it. So now death isn't here.
Ah.
So now I can go. Now the tricky part is, if you notice, the music's gone. So now what I'm gonna do is just get over to the next save room. Music will come back, and then I'll get to keep all of my like high level gear, which just really helps out. Okay, not here. Derp, 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 derp. I don't need you. There we go. All right, now we can save. And this kind of locks it all in.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
See, well worth it. Ah, and the music's back.
Yeah. Now this doesn't work on the original game. I think it's on this version, and maybe someone will have to check me on this, but maybe on the Sega Saturn version of the game, maybe, because I think you can play as Maria on that version.
You have to fight Maria in this version too.
Yeah,
don't
you do.
Which you don't do on the original
No,
game.
you don't. Which is why when I fought her, I'm like, wait, what? I thought we were friends.
She's testing you, testing your mettle.
Yeah. It's like, dude, I'm too cool for that. I'm sexy vampire. I don't need to sparkle.
Everyone needs a sparkle.
I love the classical artwork. I love the music on this. Yeah, see, I can like one-shot these guys.
The artwork is very Roman.
Yeah. You know, you got that, you know, classical kind of stuff. It's probably closer to being neoclassical if you really wanted to get into it, you know?
You did better in art history than I
You
did.
know, like your Antonio Canova kind of stuff.
Wow.
Some of his works. So do you remember in Keira Knightley, Pride and Prejudice, where, you know, she's with it's her aunt and uncle?
Yes.
And they're touring and they go to Darcy's house.
Yes.
Thinking that he's not home, right?
Which he wasn't home when they first got there.
Sure, but you know, since this house is so big and the tour would take so long, he could go from the other side of England to...
Yes, he has time to show
Anyway,
up.
so there's that part in the gallery where you have all of the bust sculptures, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's like all neoclassical sculpture.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I will take a nice Degas any day.
Sure, I'd take any of that stuff. It's pretty good. He is handsome, isn't he? I dare say he is.
I would just like to say you have seen the Keira Knightley version of Pride and Prejudice way more than I have.
I know we're talking Castlevania here, but I love that movie. And I love it because it is one of the prettiest movies I've ever seen. It's fabulous. It's like, it has like this romanticized realism to it, and I love it. For the production design and the cinematography. It's fabulous. And I wish more movies would do that.
I have to confess I'm a diehard BBC series.
The Colin Firth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Colin Firth will always be my Darcy. Hashtag my Darcy.
Not my Darcy. Hashtag not my Darcy.
Wow.
The funny thing is, I don't even know anybody else in that other Pride and Prejudice other than Donald Sutherland. All right, let's get it. Come on.
The bosses in this are crazy looking.
Yeah, they are. Oh my gosh.
You know, it was totally worth doing the trick.
Yeah, the thing is, it saves you so much. Excuse me, it saves you so much time going back through it again. Now I just feel like I'm just cruising through.
Well, see, that makes it fun, though.
Yeah, it does.
It's like doing the warps in Mario.
Yeah. Well, the whole point of this is having some chill time, right?
Yes.
So it's just
Chill and
you just
relax.
kind of go on autopilot and play and just relax. And if I have to worry about leveling, then it becomes stressful and you totally defeated the purpose.
The funny thing is, I could watch this game for hours.
And you probably will.
And I already have.
Come on. Bloody zombies.
I kind of love that it tells you what the name of the enemies is.
Yeah, I like that too. That's it might be one of my relics that allows you to do that. I like it.
One of the relics that Death did not take because you restarted.
Yeah, he took your gear. You didn't have any of the other stuff. He just takes like your armor and your weapons and stuff. Yes.
Oh, to have a marble gallery.
That in itself. Also, Count Dracula might have the largest collection of naked lady statues of anyone who's ever lived.
Yes. Yeah, he probably does.
I've often wondered what it would look like if they took Symphony of the Night, arguably the most popular of all the Castlevania games, and did a remaster on it, update the graphics and just make everything, higher res. I'm like, there would be so much nudity in that game. I don't know what they would do.
They would use perfect censorship.
No, they shouldn't though. That's my point. That would diminish the game. It's the fact that it's because it's just, slightly pixelated, it's a suggestion of nudity in the game. And technically it is rated M, but I'm just saying, if you get it more detailed, it's gonna get, it will be, how should I put this, problematic.
Okay, I'm now suddenly seeing those stained glass windows and where they fit into Bloodstained.
Yeah, we gotta do Bloodstained.
I love Bloodstained too. Actually, I think I love Bloodstained because it's a lot like this, but it also has all the great weird side quests.
Yeah.
Like, kill my sisters, brothers, hamsters, dentists.
Oh yeah.
Demon.
The revenge quests that you get. Like, look at these girls. I mean, yeah, you could totally just, I don't know. There's something just very classical about what's going on. Like the way
lovely.
The way
Those
she's
are
posed
lovely.
and they're statues, but they're flat up nude. And it's just depending on how people feel about that, And if you did a remastered version of it, that's just going to be more don't know if explicit's the right word. It'd just be more detailed, more pronounced, more noticeable. The funny thing
it
is,
would be more noticeable.
I never noticed it until like years later. Of course, I would like to point out, when I first bought this game, my television was 13 inches. It was a tube TV. It was a TV VCR combo, and that's what I played all these games on. You know, it wasn't until you start getting into like these bigger TVs, like 40 inches and beyond, that you start noticing all the details in these games. I'm like, hang
that
on a
you've
minute.
never seen before.
It's like, whoa, this game has so many naked girls in it. Well, statues. Oh, actually, some of the monsters even.
Oh yeah.
See, look at this. It's this marble gallery.
I love how that they're all different statues though.
Yeah.
Like, there's not really a lot of repeat as far as statues go, unless it's just background.
Well, I imagine that these are like, this is, you know, Dracula's collection for sure, but these were like people who may or may not have, you know,
Come up against Dracula?
yeah, gotten in his path at some point for one reason or another. Here we go. It's a shield potion. Sha-na-na-na-na. Okay, let's go back to where we came. See, even those statues.
Okay, but when we go to House on the Rock, they're as clothed as anything at House on the Rock is, honestly.
Yeah. Well, okay, so House on the Rock, a lot of those sculptures, statues, quote unquote, are like mannequins.
Yeah.
So they're already, I guess, predisposed to be pre-posed. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're very limited on what they can do.
Love the sound effects.
Neat getting up in the morning. Like, you have to go do stuff. No. So one of the producers that was on this game was one of the guys on Bloodstained, and I don't remember his name, but he had to step back from the newest Bloodstained game because of like illness, I think.
I think it was cancer.
Eek, it sucks.
I know.
It sucks because I feel like until like Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, they've never really recaptured this game. Even though like the DS games and some Game Boy Advance games play like this game, they just never captured the vibe of this one. This one's just, I don't know. This one has swagger that the other ones don't have.
It's got moxie.
It has, yeah. I like you, Bob, but you've got balls. Sorry. But that's the sort of thing. I knew that was gonna happen.
Don't die.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. My armor is really good. Nope. Should have a save room here. Yeah. Yeah.
I love the coffin.
Yeah,
That's a nice touch.
well, okay. There's a lot, and this is, I mean, this is another thing I love about this game, is that it is so Japanese. It is so Japanese because it has complete, almost like a naive disregard for Western imagery, specifically like Christian symbols and that kind of stuff, right? It's like, oh yeah, we'll have that in there. Like, they wouldn't do it now because it would be, you know, offensive just to enough people, but back then it's like, yeah, who cares?
Yeah, it's just part of the Dracula
It's
imagery as
part
far
of
as
it.
they're
Yeah,
concerned.
it's part of the Gothic background, you know?
Wait, are you human? What are you doing here?
I don't know. Bye. I guess I should have skipped that. I'm sorry. If anybody really wanted to watch that.
But now they know the trick to play through it really fast.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I found out about that accidentally.
I think it was because we were looking for some other trick.
No. I mean, I wasn't even doing that. It was literally just accidental. I was just screwing around and I went whoop and just slid out of the scene, and then death disappeared. And I thought, did I just break the game? What's going on? And then I thought, okay, is this something that happens like if you go through that entire first sequence with Richter and you don't get hit at all? Because this never worked on the original game. So I was trying to figure out what was going on, and why would I bother going to the internet and asking and getting the actual answer?
It's way more fun to speculate.
I know.
It's like the star on the Tootsie Roll wrappers.
I need to do as much work as I possible needlessly. Okay. Look at this face up here, like at the top here. Like that kind of stuff. That's just there.
Yeah. Well, and then he's surrounded by bats, and what's on the left and right, just at the same level as the face?
Yeah, you have these two faces.
It almost looks like wind. They're ladies' faces.
Yeah, they're ladies' heads.
Yeah.
Dracula likes the ladies, man. He's just like totally surrounded by it. Got all the statuary.
It's like a status symbol.
It is. I think so. He's an undead ladies' man. 100%.
I'm kind of loving the bat motif, though, too.
Yeah. And I like this part, too, because you have, like...
The weird creatures.
Yeah, and then you got this chick. Yeah, you have this weird creature thing, but, you know, you could totally see her butt. Watch.
Oh, hey, you're right.
Like, Dracula loves the buns. He's just like, I don't know, like an undead playboy. But you don't get that in the other games. It's like a very... There's a lot of implied sexuality going on with this guy.
He has some thoughts on this.
Yeah, well, but I really appreciate that it's not explicit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is as explicit as you get, really. And the warp rooms with
aren't
with
those
the two
dudes?
sentinels. Yeah, they're dudes, and they're, you know,
Well endowed.
Yes. Uh-oh. Aha.
Oh. Okay, what was the one movie where they pointed a cross at some vampires and they exploded?
Oh yeah, they burst into flames. That's City of the Damned.
Maybe?
It was on Rift Tracks.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah, it
I'm
was.
getting that kind of vibe.
Yeah, Christopher Lee was in that, wasn't he?
Christopher Lee is in like everything.
I know he is. What a career, though.
And yet I don't think... Was he number... We looked at a list of
we
who
had
has the
this
most
list.
IMDb credits.
You know, as far as, like, I guess...
Frank Welker was
Frank.
like the number 1 American.
Yeah. Because
He's
there's like
in
some guy
everything.
who did, like, a ton of, like, Bollywood movies.
Yes.
But to be fair, those guys can knock out a movie over a weekend. Because the budget is literally the cost of catering.
Okay, but so can Roger Corman.
That's true. But, I mean, those guys are they're way lower budget than Corman. Because, I mean, especially if you look at the Poe movies. I mean, he actually decided he was going to go full gothic and, I guess, it was a little campy, I guess.
Okay.
Definitely bodice ripper kind of stuff. You know?
But then he shot The Terror in a weekend.
Well, he didn't. Actually, no. It took like months to do The Terror.
I thought they just had
between...
to use the set. Like they were like,
oh yeah, the castle
We need
set.
one more thing to do with this set.
Yeah, well, they filmed all that stuff.
Write a script.
They filmed all that stuff, and then they had to like fill in the rest of the movie. But I mean, Martin Scorsese was on that.
Was he
movie.
really?
And Jack Nicholson. was directing a bit of that movie.
Okay, I didn't know Scorsese ever did anything with Corman.
Oh yeah, he did Boxcar Bertha. No, that was like his like first gig.
I had no idea. So Corman really has started everybody.
Not everybody, but you know what I mean. It's like a lot of people for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're fighting yourself.
I know, but I'm gonna kick my ass. Hang on. Sorry. Do I have a? I was like, do I have a? Oh, I do have a shield. I just haven't been bothering using it. See? See, Death is a dirty cheater. Like, this castle is no match for my Alucard sword. But no, Death had to take all my stuff.
Well, okay, so what do you do in this first part? What are you putting together? Because you're not. I thought you had to go through this first castle collecting all your stuff back that Death stole.
Actually, all of the stuff that Death takes, you get back, but it's in the Upside Down castle.
Oh.
So in this one,
Are you collecting
you're guessing. Okay.
vampire parts?
No. That's actually in the second half
That's
too.
the Upside Down
No,
castle.
this one is like you're basically getting stuff together to save Richter.
Okay. Yes, because you need the
You need the holy glasses, so you gotta, or you can just choose not to save him. You know, that's an option too.
Yeah, but why would you want to do that? Then you don't get to do the Upside
I
Down
know, but then the
castle.
game ends. You get to see, roll credits and get the bad ending.
No.
Like you do. I'm gonna go up and save. No, actually, I'm gonna do this. This is where I'm here. Elevator activated.
You would need elevators if you lived in this castle.
Yeah. Well, this is the outer wall, so it's kind of tall. Actually, I just wanted to do a quick savey save. And we're gonna head back down. Actually, before I do, what's next? What am I doing next? Nope.
Do.
Do. I need to turn into a dog. A dog! There we go. Got that. Then... Is this...
See, if you have the soul of a wolf, those dogs would totally sleep on your bed.
I think if when I turn into a dog, I think I should be able to, like, be friendly with other dogs. What I mean is, like, they're like, hey, hi, buddy.
Let's
Hello,
sniff each
fellow
other.
dogs.
Hello, dogs, yes.
Yeah, like that kind of thing. Yeah, this is what I want.
Wait, there's another dog in the castle?
Yeah, that's what I wanted. So we got the hanging free girl angels here. And then we got the hanging
There's
out.
your dudes.
Yeah, then we got the hanging out sentinels here. With the horse. Yeah. What is that saying?
And weird dragon things underneath.
Yeah, hung like a horsicle. All right. But again, that's very classical. Just...
Is that just random body?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think... Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna try a thing. I'm gonna do a thing. Another trick.
Bum, bum, bum.
That's gonna get me...
But we're not gonna restart.
No, we're not restarting. Where am I? We're gonna go down. And we're gonna go back the way we came. We're gonna go back to the clock room. Does it take me there? Yeah, I gotta go down one more.
I love that you can just glance at that map and know exactly where you need to go.
Yeah, I know. I've got this.
You have years of play.
So, it was funny because I remember it was about... What year is it? About I guess, not 15 years ago. It would have been like about a year-ish after World of Warcraft came out. And I'd been playing. But I was at work one day and I was talking to like one of my coworkers and found out that they played, and they're like a hardcore player. I'm like, holy crap, man, I didn't know anybody else played here. I thought I was the only like nerd. I was like, no, turns out there were a lot of nerds. But anyway, what I was gonna say was, we were talking about locations in the game that we both knew like the back of our hands, because we just spent so much time there. Like in the Barrens. Yeah, Barrens chat.
Wait, I was gonna say, wasn't the Barrens where they talked about Chuck Norris
Yeah,
all the
Chuck
time?
Norris thing. It was in the Barrens and Iron Forge,
Nice.
where it was just Chuck Norris all the time.
And oh, those water guys.
Murlocs.
Yes, and they would have the movie
Yeah, the
titles
different
with
movie-
Murlocs.
You just sit there watching the chat with everybody like making up movie titles with Murlocs.
Saving Private Murloc.
Yeah, Saving Private Murloc. and,
Uh-huh.
You know.
That was my favorite part about World of Warcraft, was watching the chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
People always had something to say.
Yeah, they did. I don't know. It seemed less malicious.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there were people. I mean, people would say dumb things occasionally, but for the most part, there
For
wasn't
the
like.
most part, it was people just having fun.
It wasn't until later where it just, those kinds of games, the chats in those games just turned into like real coarse hate fest kind of stuff.
Well, even like when you first started playing and I was watching, when you would have a party and go dungeon crawling,
Yeah.
the parties were almost always fun.
Oh yeah, those guys were usually pretty good. Occasionally you'd get into a group where people would be like, you're not playing your character right. You need to die. You know, that kind of stuff.
Ugh.
Okay, hang on. Check this out. We're gonna go here. Back. Haha! No. Normally you would need the double jump to get up here. So now I'm like, wait.
You've done it with dog power.
Yeah. Dog power away. So now we're gonna be in the Coliseum a lot earlier than we normally would be. Well, after we go through Orlok's lair here. All right, boys. And I gotta, oh gosh. There's another warp door that I'm gonna open up.
Isn't warp a dirty word?
Warp?
Yeah.
Is it?
I don't know.
No, I mean, I guess fast travel.
Okay.
It's not really warping. Was warping like, I guess like in original Mario days, if you warped, it was considered bad form.
Yeah, I always tried to play, OG Mario.
Yeah, I gotta be a purist.
Yep.
But no, this is closer to like fast travel, like shortcut. So you're not just spending all day like going through and yeah. Otherwise, you're just gonna be spending. Sorry, everyone. I love holy water.
I'm loving the skull carvings in the background.
I like you have like cherubs there holding up like.
I'm sure you put
urns?
candles in those.
Yeah.
Or, little fires to light the castle.
Like burning flesh.
There you go.
Okay, so in the middle here it says CD because the game systems that this was on originally had CDs. It was like new and novel.
Nerd.
That's what yeah. All right.
Oh, see, this one doesn't have a horse. This one has.
No, it's got a ram.
Is that how you tell one warp game from the
Yeah,
next?
that's where you know where you are.
One fast travel from the next.
Yeah. Hi, boys. Carry on.
Will do.
Will do. We'll just be hanging out. Hang out with your wang out.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Oh, that looked awesome. Didn't mean to do it. You have there's a bunch of like spells you can do, like button combination stuff, and I never bothered to learn any of them. I'm kind of like team brute force doing this
So
game.
satisfying, though.
That kind of is.
Watching all those pieces of weaponry drop?
Yeah. Let's see. I like the Colosseum. Again, it's like another European classical thing.
I feel like this trick is when I play Legend of Zelda and just save up for the blue ring.
Yeah, before you even start the first dungeon.
Uh-huh.
You can just collect like all the freebie hearts. That's a good idea.
Freebie hearts, the blue ring, and you basically end up playing the first level with the Master Sword.
Yeah. And you just... I don't have a problem with that.
Or at least the sword from the
Yeah, that's
the
like
guy
the
by the waterfall.
Yeah, you get the magic sword.
Yeah.
And you go up there and you talk to the guy who gives a dirty note to the old woman. It's like, that's what it is. It's like, give her this note. And then, you know, she like totally hooks you up with potions after that. So whatever he said, man, she liked it.
Oh, the headcanon for these games.
Doo-doo. I love the jazz. Like, it's almost like, not yacht rock, but kind of,
Yacht rock?
yacht rock?
I've
It's
never
not yacht
heard of
rock.
that.
What? You've never heard of yacht rock?
No.
Where have you been?
Apparently not listening to yacht rock.
Well, yeah, you don't have to listen to yacht rock to know what it is.
Yes, you do, because I've never heard that in a sentence.
Yacht rock. Look it up. It's a thing.
Okay, I'm looking it up.
Yacht rock. I just like the jazzy like guitar that happens in this one. But we're gonna go fight a boss or two. And hopefully I didn't get overzealous and...
We're talking yacht like the boat, right?
Yeah, like you're on a yacht and you have a lot of money and it's the kind of rock you listen to.
A broad musical style and aesthetic commonly associated with soft rock, one of the most commercially successful genres from the mid-1970s to the 1980s.
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah.
Servants, come forth from the gates of hell!
Spinal Tap!
You're a Belmont! Attack! Rid my castle of this pest!
Fleetwood Mac, Steely
Yeah.
Dan, and Supertramp.
Oh yeah, Fleetwood Mac for sure.
Oh, and actually the roots of it can be traced to the Beach Boys and Captain and Tennille.
Captain and Tennille.
Yes.
You know, I saw a Captain and Tennille record today at the place downstairs.
Really?
Yeah, there were several shops down there that had records. Nothing good. It's all the same stuff.
Oh, did you know there's a yarn store in there?
Really? That's so interesting.
Shut up.
Shut up. I didn't have enough time to really look around. The problem with those kind of like antique mall kind of places, it's just a giant like pile of junk. It's like a yard sale on steroids. All right, Blood Cloak. Hook me up. Let's equip. Twilight Cloak. Hey, it's a cape for vampires. Well now, my friends, well now. I'm gonna lose some constitution and some luck, but this converts damage into hearts, and that is awesome.
Yacht rock. I've learned something new today. My horizons have been expanded.
Yeah. You can throw on some Fleetwood Mac and yacht rock it up with, you know, on your yacht.
Right. My yacht in landlocked Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois, yeah. I don't know. There's probably some in Chicago. Like a lake yacht. Some people who pretend they're on the coast.
I'm just gonna sit on my boat and pretend.
Yeah, you have to take it out in the winter, otherwise it freezes right to the
Wasn't there
shore.
an episode of Garfield and Friends where they won a boat and kept it in the backyard?
That sounds like a Garfield and Friends thing. It's pretty cynical.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It would make an awesome clubhouse
Oh, I'd
if
totally
you had
go
a boat
with
in your
clubhouse.
backyard.
Yeah, you know, I don't have a problem with that. I mean, it's gonna be just as fun. It might be even more fun.
Yeah, because then you don't have to worry about sinking.
Yeah, well, just cleaning it, man. You get out in the water, man, everything starts to get a little nasty.
Yeah. It all smells like fish.
Yeah, or just mold, mildew. Whoops. There we go.
Okay, that was spectacular.
Yeah,
They say no.
that is satisfying. I'm trying to remember if there's... Oh, it's just a throughway. Nuts. Where am I at? Okay. It's like two halves of the... Wee. Oh, hi. Hang on. I gotta distract this guy.
Oh.
Yeah. I feel a little bad about that. He's like, oh no, buddy. I'm like, haha. He who hesitates is lost.
Okay, I feel like I need those heads with the glowing red eyes though for night lights. Like you just have them strewn throughout your placed throughout the hallways in the house. So, you know, after hours when you just want to go grab a snack, you just follow the red lights.
Oh, that's a good idea. Mm-hmm. Anything that helps you get a snack.
As long as you weren't having a nightmare.
True.
Then that might not be so nice.
Yeah. Okay, where am I going? Okay.
I don't know. After having the nightmare about work last night, I feel like that would have been soothing compared to it.
For sure.
Okay, I would also like the fountain.
Fountain would be good. I'd totally go with that.
Oh, have a
classy.
fountain and keep koi in it. Like the giant fish fountain that's barfing water into a koi pond.
Yeah, just have like some... Yeah, that'd be all right.
Uh-huh.
Look at those chunky boys. That's right. Think about what you've done.
If this is all they have in their Colosseum, I can see why Dracula is not winning.
Well, I just am overpowered on account of my awesomeness. Well,
Death failed.
yeah, because this didn't take all my stuff this time. Ugh. I didn't want that. But I did want this. Because now we can shortcut to the other side of the castle. Doing, 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 doing. I'll deal with the other stuff later. But what I'm really after is getting through here so I can grab the double jump. Is there? Oh, right, yeah. Okay, yeah, we can do this. So we go over, let's do the other side first. Have a seat. Uh-oh. You're one of those kind of girls.
Don't sit there.
So you can reset and do different stuff. So if I come in on the other side, I can go here. And then this guy, he does like the twinkle eye. And then, you know,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
I don't even want to know where he was hiding those.
I don't know. Under his robes, I guess. But, you know, that's what I mean about, you know, I feel like people just don't... This would be like one of those problematic kind of things. Because it's explicitly like, you know, a priest or something, right?
Okay. Those gargoyles would be so useful.
For what?
House guard.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't even need like a video camera, like a porch camera.
Oh, no.
You just
See-
have those boys flapping around.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that would definitely solve
So
any-
many problems.
any wandering, you know, hooligans, degenerates. What?
Someone comes up on the porch. A gargoyle flaps up to them.
Skeletal
help you?
gargoyle flapping around. Hello.
Hello, fellow human.
Yes. Hello, fellow human.
Give them all names.
Hi, Ron. Hey, Gary.
Gotta have at least one Kevin.
Kevin. We love you, Kevin.
Look how happy he
He
is.
does look like he likes his job.
Uh-huh.
He's marginally employed.
He's got a shield. He's got a stick.
I'm gonna go up. I think there's stuff up here. Oh, no, there isn't. Yeah, there is.
Look, a Zircon.
Yay! Alright, hang on. Hang on.
Do you have a bat form yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
I was trying to... Yeah, I was trying to Dark Metamorphosis.
Oh, nice.
Because I haven't done that yet. Not that I need to, but it's just... It's fun.
It helps because you can.
Boss fight!
Sweet.
Yeah, wow.
Epic painting in the
Ow.
background.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's just taken off.
Epic painting all Denver airporty.
Okay, I like the guy on the, if you kind of see him there on the right, who's just kind of peeking around the corner.
No!
It looks like he, just stabbed that other guy in the back.
I was thinking it was more of a like, hey guys, what's going on today?
Alright.
Whoa, this is more than I was expecting.
Yeah, exactly. Whoa!
You didn't come here to flatter me.
True. Do you know the name Victor Belmont?
Belmont. Of course.
Yeah, he's imagining Trevor Belmont from
I'm
Castlevania
sure
3.
you see him now.
Ah,
If you see him, please let me know.
As you wish, my lady.
A gentleman after all. Thank you.
Thank you. You got any gum?
it's sour apple.
It's our apple, yeah. I should have invested in more gum in high school.
Because you can start any conversation with, would you like some gum?
Hey, you want some gum? Yes. Okay, this is my theory, and maybe you can help me out with this. Being you are a girl yourself and was once in high school.
Thank you.
I
I don't know if I like where this is going.
Trouble.
Yes. You know your smooth points are at like 0 right now, so.
Okay, the theory goes like this, okay? The idea is that a lot of high school girls are like just kind of like tense and on edge just naturally, even just a little bit. And the whole gum thing helps take that edge off. Like an oral fixation, kind of chewing, whatever.
Okay, see, gum always made me more anxious. Because I would have to figure out what to do with it once the flavor was gone.
I think you're overcomplicating gum.
Well, you can't swallow it.
Why not?
Because in my head, it was going to sit in my stomach
Stomach
for
for 7
years. Uh-huh. Until, I started actually taking real classes. It was like, oh, that couldn't work.
Yeah, that doesn't actually work, but whatever.
But if it's...
Yeah, it doesn't seem important.
If someone says it in, elementary school, it must be true.
Right.
So no, me and gum, we've never had a close relationship.
It's like, don't drink anything with yellow 5. Never mind.
You know what green M&Ms do?
Do they? You hit the ball downtown. It was that commercial. Yeah, there was a commercial for M&Ms, right?
Okay.
And in that commercial, like, there's some kids playing baseball, and they're like, they're like, you eat like this color, you'll get a single. This color, get a double. What about the green ones? Then you'll hit the ball downtown. It's like, hey, you're up to bat. Quick, give me a green one. So we can hit a home run.
I don't think I've ever seen that
No,
commercial.
that was a legit commercial. I remember that being on.
I'm sure it was, but you had a totally different set of commercials than I did.
Yeah, different TV market.
Except for like the whatchamacallits. Those are,
I love
I think everybody got to see the whatchamacallit commercial.
I love the whatchamacallit. I love the pop art and I love that so much. No, so what's the green M&Ms do? Is this dirty?
Yes.
Okay, you could tell me later.
I'm looking at these statues thinking they look amazing.
I wasn't even paying attention.
They were clothed. That's why you weren't paying attention.
Clothes? What a bunch of crap. I don't want that. Who wants that? Okay, hang on. I wonder if I can... Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Nice try.
Oh,
it's so close.
come on.
Nope.
Ah, you know. It's like, how can I cheat the game even more? Okay, so I can, because I have the door, now I can go back. And what this will do is, since I now have, I can turn to mist, and I have my dog form, but I mean the double jump, now I can go to the library. I can do the library stuff.
Nice.
And I can completely knock out the library. And where am I? One more. And then I can turn myself into a bat, because the bat is in the library.
And your bat familiar falls in love with you.
I don't think I've got a familiar yet.
Oh,
Man, it's a bunch of crap.
you're way behind.
I know. Oh, it's a bit foggy. Someone invited Tommy Chong over. I'm kidding.
Wow.
So, I told you about this thing we did once in the drive-thru at McDonald's, right?
No.
So I'm with my friends, right? And my friend Andrew, he's got a like a early 1980s Delta 88 Oldsmobile. It's a land yacht. It's an enormous car. Okay, big car. So Andrew was a smoker, and we thought it would be funny that if we went through the drive-thru at McDonald's and we rolled down the windows and all the smoke would pour out, right? In our heads, we thought that, you know,
that would be the
image,
funniest thing ever.
That image would literally be the funniest thing that's ever happened on Earth, okay?
Wow.
Now, realistically, you can't make that happen with cigarettes.
You need like a small bonfire in the back seat.
So what we did was we had 2 or 3 smoke bombs that we set. Okay, so you got to remember, this is these cars had ashtrays in all the doors. So we set off a smoke bomb on each of those ashtrays in the back and let it go. And this thing, no, what we didn't plan on was that we were going to be inside the car when this happens. And it turns out people need air to breathe. So, you know, so we light them off and starts filling the car, and we're giggling to ourselves because we think this is going to be the funniest thing ever until it becomes very apparent that we could die. So we roll up to pay for our food, and that's exactly what happens. All the smoke pours out of the car, and it's like orange smoke because it's a smoke bomb, like you would use for 4th of July. It's like something out of like the kind of smoke you would see one of the villains using, like in an Adam West Batman. So we were all feeling a little sick after that, but it was pretty funny. At least we got a giggle out of it. Oh, it was dumb.
I bet that car smelled like smoke.
Well,
for a long time thereafter.
Well, the thing is, it smelled like sulfur, but it already smelled like smoke because Andrew was a smoker. So it already, you know, it's like, it's weird to think about now where people are like, oh, smoker, oh. Like, no, everybody smoked.
I love how like wholesomely nerdy you guys were.
Oh, about that? Yeah. I was like, wouldn't it be funny if we did this? It was one of those times where it was like maybe they knew one of the girls who was working the drive-through. It was that kind of thing, right? It was someone who somebody in the car knew.
Someone
right?
had to get impressed.
Yeah, or just to impress in the way that, you're like, she'll be impressed. It's like, no, she won't, dude. I mean, nowadays. Adult me would say, no, that's not impressive. She's not going to be impressed with this.
Adult you would say, look, we can do better.
Yeah. But 16-year-old me was like, yes, this is the greatest plan. D-Day has nothing on this plan.
I think maybe it's a good thing I didn't know you when you were 16.
You probably would have kept me out of trouble, though. That's the thing. But you had cable.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
didn't have cable.
I'm pretty sure that 16-year-old me would have been like, this is a really bad idea.
I think in the back of my head, I knew it was a bad idea.
You just chose not to listen.
No, because that voice, that's the no fun voice. Yeah, you could listen to that voice, but then you don't get the moment where you roll down the windows and all the smoke pours out.
And fog machines at the time weren't, consumer level things.
Oh, no. You wouldn't be able to do that. And the thing is, it's not even the same kind of smoke.
It probably would have been better
Oh,
smoke.
yeah. I mean, yeah, for real. I mean, that stuff has always been non-toxic. Only a few people ever really have bad reactions to
I would think
fog
it would have been
machine.
hard to see in
Oh,
the
it
car,
was.
let alone breathe.
Yeah, it was. And the thing is, even then you had the problem of, okay, the drive-through part's done, but the car is still full of smoke. And the smoke bombs are still going. So it's like, all right, well, I guess we should drive somewhere to get all the smoke out of the car.
Oh my gosh, you guys would have looked like a wreck going down the street
No,
with all the
it would've-
windows open.
It would look like the car was on fire from the inside. Like, that was a big fat, didn't think that through.
Wow, teenage boys are so...
Oh, dumb?
Yeah.
Dumb.
Let's say story-worthy.
There you go. Yeah. Dumb.
Yeah.
They have not a lot of...
Oh my gosh. I was crying.
That's pretty good. That's a true story. I can tell. I mean, it was me. She was in the car with me. It was me, Andrew, Dan, and Miller. What was somebody Miller? What was his first name? Randy.
And one day your mom's going to be listening to this and going, wait, what?
No. She doesn't know how to use the internet.
Oh, man.
I got this. I gotta fight this guy, and sometimes he jumps me up.
Oh. I need rainbow light and for random minions to appear.
There we go. I like how he lands and does a few steps on fire. Like, yeah, that's pretty metal. All right. Now I should get
Your library card.
yeah, I have a library card.
Oh, okay. You know, this is why Dracula wants to fight you. You're
Why?
destroying all his statues.
Oh yeah. But he's got stuff hidden inside. Why would he do that?
To keep people like you away from them.
Wasn't there a Sherlock Holmes story about something hidden in statues? Was it like Napoleon statues?
Maybe. All I can think of is the blue carbuncle off the top of my head, and it was stuffed in a goose.
Yeah. No, this was actually something that was hidden inside a Napoleon statue. I vaguely remember the episode on Sherlock Holmes with Jeremy Brett that was on PBS back in the day.
Oh, Jeremy Brett. Hashtag my Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, Basil's fine too. You know, I like Jeremy Brett because it was on. I just have memories of watching that one as a kid. So my parents had a little TV in their room, right? It was color, and they would sometimes it was PBS. We had 2 PBS stations where we were, right? And it was always tuned to that. It never really went anywhere else. My parents did not really watch TV. I'm TV generation. My parents were not.
I just liked the it was like mysteries, and it had the introduction was Edward Gorey style drawing.
Mystery. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I think that was like I think Miss Marple was in that. The Poirot series was in that under the mystery banner, and I think the Sherlock Holmes was too.
Okay. I was fascinated by those the drawings. The cartoon and the drawings.
Yeah, the art.
That was my favorite part, and then I would wander away like a little lost duck.
Yeah. Well, I didn't care about what was actually going on in the, the actual... Have I been this way yet? No. I didn't care about that stuff. I was more interested in the artwork, because it was unlike anything else that was on TV. I will say, watching regular network television, when you got into like watching PBS, everything was very different. I mean, that's where I watched Doctor Who.
I never saw Doctor Who until we started dating.
Yeah, because I remember being like...
Because I remember asking my mom, I'm like, okay, Mom, who's Doctor Who? She's like, it's a sci-fi character. He's got a 14-foot scarf. I'm like, okay, a scarf. I can wrap my head around a scarf.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, that would have been the Tom Baker 4th Doctor. But that's the one that I saw on PBS when I was like 7, 8 years old. And it was sci-fi, but I remember it was really slow, a little boring, but visually different. It was interesting. I knew there was something different about it, and I hadn't caught on that, the accents were different.
And all the practical effects.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, old one.
That's how I approach a sandwich that I've left out.
I need your help.
I need your help, sandwich.
Betray the good count.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case,
I like how he's just so, yeah, sure.
This is like the intellectual version of Torgo. The master wouldn't approve. Okay.
Yeah, but you can't pay Torgo to do what you want him to.
That's true.
He is loyal. This guy,
He can be bought.
yes, with a sandwich.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the creepy laugh. I appreciate that. All right.
Thank you.
All right, I'm leaving. It's a bit much there, buddy. Where are we at? Okay, we're here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, library's done. Cool. So
You're
we can,
blasting through this.
yeah, so we can hit the clock tower. After that, I'm gonna go save. Do. It's like one of these games. I play this the same way someone might play like Mario, where you've played it so much that you have a rhythm.
Well, and we've all seen now what happens when that rhythm gets messed up.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, yeah, you lose your mojo. Aha. Oh.
I love how they explode in a shower of letters.
Yeah, they're like barfing characters out.
Because that is absolutely how a book would explode.
It's like losing their teeth.
That's the soul of everybody that didn't return their library books.
That's right. Stuck in library hell. Speaking of library books, I think I still have a library book that I never returned.
What?
From high school. Yeah.
Shame.
Well, to be fair, I didn't actually technically check it out either.
Oh. We're going to end up haunted by the ghost of a librarian now, aren't
Yeah,
we?
maybe. That's possible. So long ago. I could return it, I guess. Like, here you go. Sorry about that. I was but a young lad.
What book was it?
Calvin and Hobbes.
Oh. Wow. Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah, it was the it was the 10th anniversary book.
Yeah, we still have that.
Yeah, we do.
I didn't know it was a library book. I feel so dirty now.
A dirty librarian?
You've corrupted our bookcase.
Whatever. The thing is, there was so many books that just, I don't know. It's not that I had contempt for my local library. That's not it at all. It's fine. All right, now that I've completely incriminated myself. All right, I think, let me check something here. We may, it might be down to it. May need to call it for the evening. Let me take a look-see here. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we should do like soon we should do Bloodstained and kind of do a comparison.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, to just kind of see how it feels. We should absolutely pick this one up again. I'd love to do some more like wind down with Castlevania, man. I love Castlevania.
In the upside down castle.
Yeah,
Because everything looks cool.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably do another setting. We could probably get through the next little bit. Get to Ricta. All right. Well, if you've been sticking around, thank you, and thanks for hanging out and playing with us on this evening wind down here on Night Play. So we will see everybody later.
Night, everybody.